Hear me out, fam. Hear me out. Yo, do not ever try to expose a narcissist. Ever. And like me, like I'll talk about narcissistic behaviors, like in general, but I never expose somebody by name or saying this video is about this person and name that person. Don't ever do that. You want to know why? Because that's how they're gonna destiny swap with you. See, what happens is if you ever go, notice chosen ones, right? And this is a lot for the chosen ones, the divine beings. Notice that even if you don't have a huge presence on social media, you might have like 300 followers, or even just like 1,000, or even 200, or even 100, or even less than that. But notice that even though you have a little bit of followers, every time you post or every time you speak on something, people listen, right? And they respect you. They might not like you, they might hate you, secretly hate you, they might have resentment towards you, but they respect you. So what you want to do is you never expose a narcissist, because if you do, they're gonna listen to you, the people, but now you're gonna give the narcissist ammo to come back and say a lie about you. And now what you did is you're destiny swapping with them. You're giving them all of your clout to them. And if you have a huge following, even worse. Like if I was to come over here and name like a narcissistic person that I knew growing up, or a family member or something like that, or one of my exes, if I was to name them by name and say, yo, this person, and try to expose that person can now come online and say their side of the story, which is a complete lie, and have all of your haters that secretly hate you now are their fans. And they're siding with them. Even though your story makes sense, even though your story's the truth, even though your story's not fabricated and made up, there's still people that are looking for a reason to hate you, or looking for a reason to root against you, and you're giving them the perfect reason for them to do that. They're gonna go side with that narc, and now that narc is gonna get followers. Now that narc is gonna say their sob story, and now people are gonna sympathize with that narc. Even though a lot of them know that you're speaking the truth, they still wanna go against you any way they can. And that's how many narcs destiny swipe with you. That's why many narcs, many times, if you notice, especially if you have a huge social media presence, you notice that they try to egg you and egg you and egg you. You know why? Because they want you to do that. They want you to try to expose them. They want to go back and forth with you on a social media war or a social media scandal, so that they can destiny swap with you, and in many cases they could win. They could win. They could take your whole following, they could take all of your people, they could take all of your fans and turn them against you, and they could look like the heroes. And that's gonna look bad. Eventually, the Most High will expose them, but it'll be too late. They already made a life of their own on social media, and by the time you come back, that they get exposed, it's too late. People don't like you anymore. People don't want to hear your story anymore, because they were so intrigued, even on the downfall of this narc. So you gotta be careful in exposing people. Yeah, speak in general. Talk about, hey, one of my exes, but you're not naming anybody. Or say stuff like, you know, this happens with a lot of narcissistic behavior. Talk in general, but never expose anybody by name, because that is their secret way of trying to destiny swap with you. And you gotta be very careful when it comes to that.